Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing my mid-year refresh, sharing the setups for my Louis Vuitton medium ring, small ring, and then Chanel small ring agenda. So I decided to put these all in one video primarily because there's not that many changes to these, and so I didn't want to do like individual videos of each. I still wanted to share them with you guys and do a breakdown, but I didn't want to do individual videos because I feel like that's a lot of just the same stuff and I don't want to do that to you guys. So we're putting these all in one, and they're all pretty similar too because they're all lifestyle and home / project agendas. So they all kind of like go together. So let's go ahead and start with the one that actually I made changes to. Small changes, but still changes. So my medium ring jam agenda. I've used this for many different things, and for the most part I've just been using it as a notebook, which I still plan to do. As you may have seen with my recent vlogs, and as I mentioned in Plan With Me's, we do plan on moving next year, and so this will essentially be my moving agenda, I'm sure, because it is primarily going to be the home agenda. And so in here I have these, I think these are called the Essential tab dividers from Cloth and Paper. And I really want to use this, I think, for more home related organization things, but also listings and selling things, just because there's a lot of stuff that we need to do before we move, and I think this is the best place for it. And I'm glad that I have a designated space right now for it as well, and I know I'm definitely going to need it once we actually start getting closer to moving, so because it's not going to be for at least another year. But in the schedule section, I have this Year at a Glance from Cloth and Paper, and then I have these monthly inserts. So we have June in here, of course, and what I think I might do is use this to track organization and home projects. I used to use ROSIE PAPETERIE inserts. I have those in the A5 size. I need to order the medium, but I primarily use the monthly view anyways in list section, so I think I might use these just for mapping out different home projects since I have them. And then I can write out any important dates or anything, and what I need to do and any sales. So that's how I think I might use it. We will see. You also have a note section on the back, so I can also use that for listings. Honestly, it's up in the air, and this is kind of like unofficial moving, right? So I haven't fully determined how I'm going to use it, but that's just first impressions. As things pop up, of course, that's how I will I'll figure out how I'll use it, and then in my end of month flips I'll share any updates with you guys. So I have the full year in here, and then we go into the notes and list section. So again, Cloth and Paper inserts, we have the home refresh and renovation inserts, and again I'm going to use this for our new house whenever we move, and I'll start getting inspiration and stuff before and just starting planning that out. But that way we have the fun side, right? Because this will be like not so fun, like gotta sell, gotta do this, gotta get money ready, and this will be the fun like mood board, looking into doing all this part of it. So we have these in here. You also have a space layout and planning, which will be nice for when we move and to map everything out once we get a house. I also have cleaning inserts that I'll eventually add. I might add an inbox section in here, and I'll do the cleaning inserts for when we really need to start cleaning and breaking down everything. But for now, this is the layout. And then under finances, I just have notes just so I can, put in any quotes or anything like that that involves home projects. So that is the medium ring agenda. And then again, not much has changed in the other two. So the Chanel agenda is still the lifestyle agenda. And the primary inserts that I use in here are my wish list inserts. I have these blank side tabs from Cloth and Paper. We have a quote dashboard, and then inbox with an inbox insert. We have the capsule wardrobe inserts, which one day, probably when I'm out of school, I'll sit down and do these. I really want to set this up. I just don't have the time. But I really am excited for whenever I do get to do it because I love doing stuff like that. And then we have the wish list, which y'all have seen and I've broken down for y'all before. But this is my luxury wish list. And then we have like breakdowns of like the list of things that I have my eye on. And then we have the travel inserts from Cloth and Paper. The plan is to use these whenever we go on our honeymoon. We're focusing on moving first, so I have no idea when we're doing our honeymoon. So for now, they'll stay in here. We also have these packing list inserts. So this will be where I store them after I move them from my travel agenda, which we'll get into. But anything that I want to save or keep or reuse, I'll put in here, and then I'll just put spare ones in here as well. I'm also thinking, like, for the most part, I have essentials that I always pack. So I'm considering just making like a master packing list and then just storing that in here. So that's what I might do with one of these eventually. And then we have these note inserts. So again, no changes in here. And that's primarily because, like, I just love the way it works. It's, you know, my fun little lifestyle agenda and I love it. So we have that. And then we have the small ring agenda. So this one has gone through a lot of changes this year. It started off as a daily planner and now it's my travel planner. So I need to put my passport back in here. I used it to travel recently when we went to Portland. But I have these Louis Vuitton agenda inserts in here. And I use these for itinerary planning. I just think these are so cute. But I'll put in any reservations, anything time sensitive. When we need to pick up rental cars, when we leave, when we check into the hotel, different things like that. So that way everything's outlined for the trips. And then in the next section we have the packing list. So this is where we have, this is my residency packing list. And then I have some spare ones in here as well for upcoming trips. But as I mentioned, I'll use the same packing list for when I go back to residency in August. So I could archive it and put it in here and then move it back. But honestly, there's no need. I'm probably just going to leave it in here. But I will archive it in here once I finish my last residency. And then we just have some blank ones. These top tabs, I forgot to mention, are from Cloth and Paper. All my tab dividers are from Cloth and Paper. If y'all ever like wonder, like I get them from Cloth and Paper. And then I have, again, a little note section because every agenda needs a note section. And then on the side, I'll have my passport back here. I have it downstairs when I took it out, but I keep my passport in here. And then on the side, I just have any travel cards. Like this is a priority pass or something like that we got with a credit card. So I'll just keep anything like that inside of here. So yeah, that is my lifestyle and home planners. Mid-year refresh, what they look like, not many changes, but still want to share. And yeah, other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.